Hi everybody, welcome to Sunshine Story Time. I'm so glad that you have joined us today. So glad to be with you today. And I know it's a later hour, and I apologize for that. But still here, and we're still going to have an adventure. We're still going to have a really, really good time. So let's begin, shall we? Story time, story time. Are you ready for story time? Let's take an adventure, let's take a trip. Let's grab a book and zippity-zip. Let's take an adventure, let's take a trip during our story time. All right, that's right. We are back, and we're going to have great adventures today on Sunshine Story Time. Let's begin with prayer, okay? All right, heads bowed, eyes closed. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Amen. Yes. All right, everybody stand up for the red, white, and blue. Woo! All right, stand up. Right hand, I know that looks like my left, but right hand over your heart. Let's say it loud and let's say it proud so all of the military can hear. Everybody can hear all over the United States. Let's do it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very, very good. Very good. All right. Like I said, so glad that you have joined me this afternoon. I'm used to saying this morning, but this afternoon for our Sunshine Story Time. I apologize. Our schedule has been so crazy lately, so I'm having to just broadcast when I'm able to. And so I'm still here, though. I'm still here. All right. Now, got another new hat on. I think this one might be my favorite by far. You look at all those colors. Woo! Those look like sunshine colors, red and yellow, and it also looks like beach colors with the blue in there. And you got the green for the grass. So I got a little everything on my head today, right? All right, so we're going to start out with book number 1. I have 2. We're going to start out with book number 1. This is a book that was suggested to me by Miss Birdie. So, and I have never read it before, but she said that she remembered it. So we are going to read it together. All right. The name of it is Chicken Little. Chicken Little, yep. A Cautionary Tale. It's retold by George Bridge and is illustrated by B. Moritz. So let's see. Chicken Little? What's Chicken Little? Let's see. One day, a few years ago, Chicken Little caused quite a panic. This is what happened. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to find out. Let's find out. Chicken Little was leaving for school on a sunny, happy morning when an acorn fell from a tree and landed on his head. Panic! Chicken Little got scared. The sky is falling, he thought. Oh, goodness, I'm glad I got my hat on. If acorns are falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Chicken Little screamed as he ran. Ah! Henny Penny was walking to school when she heard the news. Panic! She was really scared, so she ran with her friend. Uh-oh. Look. Chicken Little's got the hand running now, too. Scared. Goodness. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Chicken Little and Henny Penny screamed as they ran. Oh, my goodness. Turkey Lurkey was waiting for the school bus when he heard the news. Panic! He was really scared, so He ran with his friends. Oh my goodness. The sky is falling! The sky is falling! Chicken Little and Henny Penny and Turkey Lurkey screamed as they ran. Wow! Dizzy Ducky was skateboarding to school when she heard the news. Panic! She was really scared, so she ran with her friends. They're all running. The sky is falling! The sky is falling! Chicken Little and Henny Penny and Turkey Lurkey and Dizzy Ducky screamed as they ran. They're panicking. Oh my goodness. Foxy Loxy was sitting outside his cave, feeling hungry when he heard the news. Opportunity! He wasn't scared, but he was hungry. Run in here, he screamed. And that is just what the friends did. Now I've got you. Feed me, shouted Foxy Loxy as he slammed the door. Oh my! Oh my, what's he gonna do? Oh my. Stuck inside the cave, the friends began to think. Then they began to talk. Then they began to figure out what had started the panic. Then they felt silly. We need to get out of here, said Chicken Little. Now, instead of being scared, Chicken Little felt brave. All of his friends followed Chicken Little as he snuck out of the cave and into the sunshine. Then they ran off to school. Life is good. Chicken Little and Henny Penny and Turkey Lurkey and Dizzy Ducky screamed as they ran. Life is good! Life is good! Can y'all scream that today? Life is good! And from that day forward, Chicken Little and Henny Penny and Turkey Lurkey and Dizzy Ducky did not get scared so easily. They did not panic. They knew that being brave and staying cool was way more fun. It is way more fun. The end. Uh-oh. Was that acorn getting ready to do? Is it getting ready to fall on Chicken Little again? Oh, that was a really good book. Thank you, Miss Birdie, for suggesting this one. I really, really liked it. You are braver than you think you are. You absolutely, absolutely are. All right, I have one more for you today. But before we do, let's sing a song. You remember several weeks ago we sang a song about being a light? Yeah? Let's do that one again. All right, let me see your light bulbs or your candles. There's your light. Ready? Here you go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's right. That's right. We're going to let our lights shine bright, right? Yes, we are. All right, ready for adventure book number 2. I am pulling out, do you know who these guys are? The Betenstain Bears. Woo! I love, 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 love the Betenstain Bears. This book is called Kindness Counts. And that's where we can show our light. We can shine our light by being kind, right? And showing love. We're shining our light bright. That's exactly right. So this was written by Jan and Mike Betenstain. All right, so let's see what's up with the Betenstain Bears. Here we go. Brother Bear was a bear of many interests. He enjoyed sports such as baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. He liked to draw and paint, and he was interested in science. He had hobbies like collecting stamps and baseball cards, and he enjoyed fishing and playing video games. But the thing he enjoyed most of all was building model airplanes. Look at all of these things that Brother Bear loves to do. Oh my goodness, I bet you all have things that you enjoy doing too. Yeah. He started building models with Papa when he was very young. At first, they made simple plastic models, but soon they were creating flying models out of lightweight wood and paper. Before long, Brother could build models all by himself. Look at that. Look, and he's flying it, getting ready to fly it. He kept building bigger and better models that could fly longer, farther, and higher. On trips to the park with Sister Bear, he always took along his latest model for flight trials. It was a thrill to wind its propeller for the first time, let it go, and watch it fly across the park. Wow, that would be really cool to see. One Saturday afternoon, Brother tried out his latest creation, a big model plane painted bright red called the Meteor. Ooh, that sounds fun. He set it down on the grass and wound the propeller. Sister joined some of her friends nearby. One of them was minding her younger brother, Billy. He was playing with a small model plane like the ones Brother had when he was little. When Billy saw Brother's big new plane, he came over to take a look. Wow, he said, that's beautiful. Thanks. She's called the Meteor. I built her myself, Brother said proudly. Wow, said Billy, I wish I could build a plane like that. Look at that. That's a mighty pretty plane. Look at that red plane. Brother finished winding the propeller and picked up the Meteor. Can I help you fly it? Asked Billy. Brother was proud of his models and careful with them too. They took a long time to build and were easy to break. If you didn't launch them just right, they could take a nosedive and crash. Well, said Brother doubtfully, I don't know. But he remembered how Papa always let him help out when they were building and flying model airplanes. That's how he learned, by helping Papa. Well, said Brother, okay, you can help me hold it. Oh boy, thanks, Billy said. Look at that. Look at here. He's thinking about how Papa let him help, right? Nice. Brother knelt down and let Billy hold the model with him. Now remember, said Brother, don't throw it. Let it fly out of your hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, fly! They both let go and the big red meteor lifted up and away. Its propeller whirring. Whirring. That's a word. It's really, it didn't sound right, but it's really a word. Whirring. Yippee! yelled Billy. Look at it fly. You know how sometimes things don't sound right to you? Okay. Anyways, but Brother was worried. The meteor was climbing up too steeply. As they watched, the meteor rose high above the park. It seemed to pause in midair. Its nose suddenly dipped down and it went into a dive. The meteor hit the ground with a nasty crunch. Oh no, look at that. Oh no. Brother and Billy ran to the wrecked model. Brother sadly picked it up and looked at the damage. Billy's big sister and the others noticed the excitement and came over. "Oh no," said Billy. "Is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? Did I throw it instead of letting it fly like you said?" Brother shook his head. "Of course not," he said. "You did fine. This is my fault. I didn't get the balance right. It's tail heavy. That's why it went up too steep, paws, and dove down. That's called stalling." "Are you going to fix it?" asked Billy. "Sure," laughed Brother. "Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's my motto." I like that motto. "Could I help you?" wondered Billy. "Now, Billy," said his big sister, "you're too young to help." Oh, look at that sad plane. Oh. But Brother remembered how Papa always used to let him help. That was how he learned about model airplanes. "That's okay," Brother told Billy's big sister. "I don't mind. I could use a little help." So Billy came along to the Bere's treehouse. Mama and Papa were pleased that Brother was being so kind to young Billy. Look at that. Are we being that kind to our younger brothers and sisters? "It's just as the good book says," Mama said. "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." "Yes," agreed Papa, "and it also says in the Bible that a kind person benefits himself." "What does that mean?" wondered Brother. "It means that no act of kindness is wasted," said Papa. "Any kindness you do will always come back to you." Every afternoon that week, Billy helped Brother work on the plane. He didn't know very much, but he learned a lot and he had lots of fun. Brother had fun too. He enjoyed teaching and he liked having a helper who looked up to him. Look, working every day together. The next Saturday, the Meteor was ready for another flight. Brother and Billy took it down to the park. Everyone came along to watch. They wound the Meteor's propeller, held it up, and let it fly. It lifted away and rose in a long, even curve. "This looks like a good flight," said Brother. "Yay, a good flight." The Meteor flew on and on across the field. Slowly it came down, landing clear on the other side of the park in a 3-point landing. Brother and Billy ran over. It was in perfect shape. "Hooray!" yelled Billy, jumping up and down. "Hi, Rowan!" "Hi!" Brother began to wind up the propeller for another try, but he noticed a group of older cubs coming into the park. They carried a lot of interesting equipment and wore jackets that said Bear Country Rocket Club. Brother went over to watch. They were setting up a model rocket. They were going to fire it off and let it come down by parachute. Brother was excited. "Excuse me," he said to the cub in charge. "Do you think I could help you launch the rocket?" The cub shook his head. "Sorry," he said. "You're too young. It's too dangerous." Wow, a rocket. Brother walked away sadly, but he noticed that Billy was staying behind. He was talking to the older cub in charge. The older cub called Brother back. "My cousin Billy tells me you let him help with your model plane," said the older cub. Brother just nodded. The older cub smiled. "That was cool. You seem to know a lot about flying and models. I guess you can help out." So the Rocket Club let Brother hold things for them, carry things for them, and squirt a little glue here and there. He learned a lot and he was happy. When it was time to fire off the rocket, they even let Brother push the button. How cool is that? 10, come on, count with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire, said the cub in charge, and Brother pushed the button. There was a loud whoosh. The rocket shot up, leaving a trail of smoke. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, that makes me want to launch a rocket. Let's do it. Maybe another time. High above the park, a yellow parachute popped down and the rocket drifted back to Earth. They ran over to it. It was all twisted and scorched. Are you going to fix it? Asked Brother. Sure, laughed the older cub. Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's our motto. Could I help you? Asked Brother. The older cub thought it over. Sure, he said, slapping Brother on the back. Why not? Uh-oh. So, because Brother Bear had shown a little kindness to someone younger than himself, he became the youngest member ever of the Bere Country Rocket Club. And was he ever proud? Look at that. Very, very, very good. It's true. It is so true that when we are kind to others, it will come back to us. So we need to practice, not just for that. That's not the reason, but we want to be kind to others. Show love, show kindness. Remember to let your light shine. Right, boys and girls? That's exactly right. All right, now, let me go through a couple of things. Are you reading? You're supposed to be reading. Please tell me you're reading 20 minutes every day, and you are logging it on this calendar or on another calendar. 20 minutes, name of book, and the author, and you are supposed to start July 1st. Remember, it's our July summer reading program, and it ends July the 31st. And for everybody who has read 20 minutes a day and can send me a picture after the 31st and show me that you have, this medal will be sent to you. It says Read to Succeed 2020. On the other side, it says Sunshine Storytime Reading Program 2020. Okay, so just want to encourage you to read. I love that y'all join me for adventures, but you can have your own adventures, right? I read books other than, outside of reading for you. I read books on the outside too. So you can always have an adventure. Always, always, always. Don't forget, you can follow us on YouTube. You can search for Sunshine Storytime Lyn, L-Y-N, Bacon. And you can catch up on any episodes that you have missed. Also, if you have suggestions for books, please, please, please let me know. Send those to me. Either you can comment on a video or you can send to mrslyn.sunshinestorytime@gmail.com. That's my email address. And one other thing is that I will see you back tomorrow. We won't do Friday. We will do tomorrow at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And again, I apologize for not being consistent. It's been kind of hard getting ready for our school year and that kind of thing. So you bear with me. I'm still coming on, but I'm just having to kind of do it as I can. So, but tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock in the morning, we will go on another adventure. 11 o'clock, same time, same place, different hat. I got another cool one for tomorrow. Y'all gotta come on just to see that hat. It is a cool, cool hat. All right. Love you guys. Let's sing our song to go bye. Here we go. Ready? Story time, story time. We're all done with story time. We took an adventure. We took a trip. We grabbed a book, we zippity-zipped. We took an adventure, we took a trip during our story time. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Keep reading, keep reading, keep reading. You want one of these medals? I want to give it to you, okay? All right, keep reading, and I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye, friends.